On the 10th day of Cringemiss, my true love gave to me a leaf that I ate. It came from a tree. Okay. Everyone, welcome everybody back to Thatveganteacher. I was gonna try and do something Cringemiss-y for Thatveganteacher, but when I saw this one, I knew that this was like the best vegan teacher video to make fun of. It's only 6 minutes. It's only 9 minutes long. Okay. Wait, is it? Yeah, it's 9 minutes long. So everyone, I have to go into a little bit of a rush. So as soon as I'm done with this, I'm probably not going to stop at all. So let's just go. Let me just see all the things I can already hate off already. Let's start off with the Spanish law. No longer animals objects. Well, that's simple. They're not objects. They are animals. They are animal. They are technically people. So they're also calling people not objects. Which, would you call yourself an object? You probably wouldn't. Also, everyone, let's look at that vegan teacher. She looks like the polar option of Nikocavo Autocavo. Someone I will be talking about soon. Okay. Also, let's read her shirt. Okay. Dear animals, I promise to be vegan from now on. McDonald's, get on that. Okay, let's just go into this.
Hello, students. Welcome to class. Today I'm going to tell you why
I'm in school.
With Spain. But not just Spain.
But it's Cringemiss.
Also Canada, where I live, and pretty much every other country around the world. Now, look, in Spain, it might seem like this is good news at first. Spanish law no longer considers animals objects.
Yeah.
From an animal rights perspective, this is like you just want to scream from joy because it just seems so good. This means that from now on, that cows, chickens, pigs, turkeys, all these animals that are abused are now going to be treated, look, differently than, let's say, whatever. This hair clip. Right, here's a hair clip, all right? Hair clip doesn't feel pain. Pigs feel pain. So,
plants
this
feel pain
all the time. I mean, if you hurt a pig, obviously not this one, this is a toy.
Okay, everyone, I just have to break it something else. I just realized, everyone, plants do feel pain. They are alive, they have souls, and that vegan teacher kills them. Everyone, that's everyone. I proved it. I proved it all.
Pig, they squeal,
I broke the system, everyone.
They don't want to be hurt. When they're happy, they wave their tails, and when they're happy, they dance around the field, and when they're sad, they lay there or they chew away at the bars where they're trapped. We know that a pig is completely different than this hair clip here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought it was broken. See? This hair clip. Okay.
Anyway,
you get the idea. We're happy. But the thing is that in Spain, you know what they do with the bulls?
Yeah, they pull up the giant red goat, and then the bulls go and they go full rage mode, and then they stop them.
Innocent bull, and people stand around and cheer, and it's fucked up. It's messed up in the head.
But how is that fucked up in like any way, shape, or form? The guy wielding the giant red cape that angers the giant bull does the same amount of risk as the bull getting stabbed. It's pretty much a gladiatorial style experience. So, worst case scenario for that vegan teacher, one bull dies. Best case scenario, one fuck is dead. Yeah, and again, like I have to say, I'm pretty sure only a couple bulls die in these things, and I'm pretty sure they don't get killed or anything else. Who the hell would go up against a bull? Who would go against a herd of bulls? Think about that for 1 second.
Society does that. It's awful, right?
No.
How would you feel if in Canada, right here, we did that? We stuck a dog in a giant, stadium, and we just murdered that dog by just throwing darts at it or whatever.
That's different. A bull is something that regularly murders humans. Dogs kill almost half 100K people per year due to rabies. Yeah, dogs are actually a lot more dangerous than bullets, surprisingly.
It would never happen, right?
Yeah.
The thing is that they haven't actually changed anything. They've identified that animals are no longer considered objects, but nothing changed in the end. I mean, look, Spain has passed a new animal welfare law recognizing animals as sentient beings. The country will no longer consider pets and wild animals as objects, according to the legislation. Sounds good. But are they still able?
Okay, let me see something. Let me read the next paragraph down. Okay. Animals will have a greater legal protection under the law. The wild animals are included in this legislation or contract. I'm gonna say contract instead of legislation because I can't say legislation. It sounds like I'm talking about a minotaur, like some type of like centaur. It largely protects domestic animals in case of the forced separation, and animals' overall well-being must be first. That's what I'm guessing. That's what it says. Be addressed before the separation from its owner. The law also makes it illegal for animals to be mistreated or abandoned. Okay, that's good.
To murder them and put them on people's plates?
Like I said, no. The entire paragraph down disproves that all pets are not going to be murdered and are not allowed to be killed or abandoned unless they get put down, like you should be. Yeah. So if she just read like one paragraph down, she would sound like a fucking moron. But I read all of the things. I signed the dotted line, and you know I'm smarter than this. Someone who's like what, like 4 times my age.
Yeah.
Good.
How does this make any sense? As soon as this law was enacted, immediately everything should have changed. All factory farms should have been shut down instantly.
Food?
Because we know that animals feel pain. So why would we then murder them or smash them or do anything? Like, there's objects here. There's all kinds of things. This is an object. Guy could rip this and it's not going to feel anything. Right? Just a sign. Yes. Kleenex box.
The Kleenex box.
Don't steal milk, honey, or eggs. Don't steal animals' lives. Don't hurt the bulls. Don't hurt the pigs, the chickens, the cows, the lambs, and the turkeys, and that goes for...
And the human! Okay, also another thing, humans kill humans. Lions need to eat meat to survive. Humans will need meat to, stay on top, be the dominant species. Because, let's face it. So okay, everyone, go. I'm going to go back to something I regularly do in these videos. Where I say, what happens if everyone in the world suddenly went vegan? Let's just ignore the problem that most carnivores and most humans will probably die in the next couple of months, to be exact, due to food shortages. And pretty much only farmers will survive until that vegan teacher dies of a heart attack or a random fight in the street. Honestly, I'm honestly pretty sure that the latter will happen first. Who, Nathan? Because remember, everyone, we got protein, but in this new world, we only have like a couple sides of protein. Guess who doesn't need protein to be incredibly strong? That's right, our cousins, the gorillas. The gorillas are gonna go beef on us if they're getting smarter and realize that they are stronger. We may have guns, but they are gorillas. They're literally S-tier destroyers. And the humans eventually are just gonna get weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker until they outlook just as well as you do. And then the gorillas are gonna go. Then the gorillas get smarter and smarter and smarter. And reminder, they don't really get. And remember, they can eat plants and they can normally survive and keep their strength because gorillas work much differently than most humans. And their stomachs and other shit like that works much differently, and so they can keep their insane strength. That will not end well, considering that like most of the population will already be dead and will only just be starting to repopulate the world And but nation, don't worry, guys. By the time the girls start evolving, we'll only just be able to slow down the death process, because yeah. And that's really it. In the end, if the humans don't, the gorillas will more likely, or some other like smart animal like the octopus, will survive more often than not after humans do, if there was no world without meat. Because octopuses are smart enough at that point. And by the way, everyone, this is if the humans. I suppose realize something that is the octopuses. I'm pretty sure they require at least some type of meat. So yeah, they're kind of fucked. So in the end, gorillas are going to be the dominant species eventually, if that ever happens. I should probably start going.
And it goes to the United States, and it goes from every other country around the world. Animals are here on the planet with us, not for us. Look, it says here.
Okay, everyone. I don't think I need to go into the Bible, everyone, to know that that's a complete lie. The in the Genesis, which, if you don't know, it's like the first 10 pages of the Bible. It clearly says that the animals and food were made for the humans. And guess who she uses so oftenly? So she must follow her God. They must follow at least a slightly Christian stance. Oh yeah, God. Hey, vegan teacher, going to hell for twisting the truth. You awful person.
Spain's lower house, the Congress of Deputies, passed the new law. Although wild animals are included in the legislation, it is largely protects domesticated animals. In the case of a divorce or separation, an animal's overall well-being must first be addressed before it's separated from its owners. The law also makes it illegal to slit their throats. Unless they are baby boy cows, then they can be removed, kidnapped from their mothers, and stabbed in the neck, so that we can steal the milk.
Okay, everyone, now let's just go over the whole baby cow shit. Because I know eventually she's going to say the R word. And like I had to say multiple times, the others are not the thing that the babies come out of. They're not where their sperm or egg cells come out, or what the hell they're called. And they do not mate like that. Come on, vegan teacher. If you even done a little bit of research, which I actually did. I did 5 minutes of research. I'm at the same level as like fucking Karen when it comes to medical shit, and I am somehow smarter than her. How the fuck is that possible? Everything should be going to her favor, but no, she's a dumb hypocritical dumbass.
That belong to the baby boy cow. Yeah. Oh, and unless they are chickens, they can have their eggs removed. And if the baby boy chick is born, well, we can just murder the baby boy chick, because he is considered to be useless in the industry, will never be able to lay an egg, and he too can go down a giant vat after being in a long conveyor belt, and he can be cut into 1,000,000 pieces. This is what they continue to do in Spain, even though they have now decided
the first couple of seconds, like the first second of that.
Sentient. How does it take a genius to decide that animals are sentient?
How does it take a genius to decide?
So anyway, the
that people will not care about what the hell you say.
We know animals were not considered different from a television before, and now we know that they are different. They are not an object. Those who are violent against animals are potentially violent against humans as well, he said. We are the only species that recognize the suffering of others. No, we're not.
Yes, more.
Schizophrenia can feel overwhelming. People think that I can't.
Okay. It doesn't take a genius to know that what she's saying is a big fucking lie. Humans have clearly helped other humans and animals out. Do you remember how on Earth they originally died? Oh yeah, they got skinned alive. Well, and sure, skinning happens. Honestly, I do not like skinning at all. It feels like a waste of time and effort to do that. Which honestly, if she focused solely on that, I may not hate her as much as I do. but she doesn't, so I fucking hate her. The main problem with anything around her is that everyone will hate her even if she has a good point. It sounds like a 5-year-old child.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we
You
are.
don't think that somebody who has a dog watches that dog? If I'm sad, Bella knows I'm sad. Animals can tell the suffering of each other. I've seen videos where a pig was being attacked and another pig came to that pig's defense. Don't tell me they can't tell the suffering of one another. It's total bullshit.
They show the danger of them, not the suffering. Come on, can you even get your opinion straight? You fucking. I was gonna make a joke, but that would make me look like a fucking hypocritic and homophobic, which is like what, like a fifth of all the bad things she is. Don't get me on it.
Look, and as such, we have an obligation to prevent that suffering. Yes, we have an obligation to prevent that suffering. So why do you still have bullfighting? Now, it says here, it goes on to talk about animal welfare and how the obligation to prevent
Okay, she clearly skipped over all of the bullshit.
suffering. So why do you still have bullfighting? Now, it says...
Oh, fuck. Okay. Let's just read everything else, even though I did not get the first line in. Animal cruelty, namely bullfighting. Bullfighting is inherently cruel to animals. It's already been banned in at least 100 towns in Spain, according to animal rights groups in PETA, but it's still legal in the country. So, yeah, bullfights are being cancelled, Vegan Teacher. If you at the very least read the entirety of, that 7-paragraph article, I read 7-paragraph articles on the reg. I do that. I literally say over 100 paragraphs every single goddamn week for this channel. If you read 7 paragraphs, none of them are long, you would understand that it is working. That they are not being treated like objects, and it's actually working. Why the hell can this vegan not do anything right? Even my sister can do something. And while I do kind of despise her sometimes, at the very least, she is an 8-year-old who isn't racist, isn't homophobic, isn't hypocritical, isn't narcissistic, isn't anything bad. Roughly, outside being kind of spoiled. That being a teacher you can give her any insult and it would apply to her. That's how fucking bad she is. I only want to finish this goddamn thing. I don't. Screw everything. Exactly 50 seconds because I'm done with her bullshit.
Fantastic.
I want to be done with this.
You're helping vegans and you're on your way and you're just like, oh, I gotta change. I'm getting ready. I'm starting to look at stuff in my fridge. I'm starting to not put anything bad in my shopping cart anymore. I'm starting to phase out things. I know it.
And now we have to go to the whole fact again. And that vegan teacher, that isn't manslaughter. It's not a crime to buy dead bodies. Despite how weird and disgusting that sounds, it is not illegal to do that. Surprisingly, if you can remove graves out of there where they originally dig up from, when they're digged up 6 feet underground, you can surely do that. I can't believe I had to get this mad and this angry from a teacher who's 4 years older than me. And why do I even get mad anymore? I know that she'll never change, and especially when her channel goes down, that's it. She'll never do anything else again. I can be fucking free of her. We can be free of this fucking stupid. No, this is the most mad I've ever gotten on the channel, period. Even less bad than any other time, probably in my life. If you saw a face cam, you would see my fucking head red. Red as fucking blood. Yeah. We have roughly 30 seconds off. Let's see how many more times you can make me pissed off.
It takes 100 clicks to become vegan. You gotta get it in your head.
I've clicked at least 500 times. Hasn't happened yet.
You gotta get it in your heart. But you're here. And that's a start.
I'm clicking, everyone.
Thank you for all the people in Spain who are working hard, but crank it up a notch. And here in Canada, get busy.
I'm 30. I'm in the 30s.
We don't want any animal exploitation for in Canada either. Thanks a lot for being here, everybody. Coming up, you're going to see a bunch of other...
Well, whatever. That's it, everyone. I don't give a fuck anymore. Merry Cringemiss, everyone. Yeah. Screw her. That's all I can say anymore. That's the last time I'm ever doing any video on her. Unless she does something even worse. And I'll never check. And let's hope that doesn't happen, because I'll have some very terse words, and I'll be going and singing because Jesus is my something. I'm not allowed to say because it's just fucking wrong, and Father YouTube would go kick my ass. In fact, I'm pretty sure even with this not being for kids, I'm pretty sure this will get taken down for violent language. This is the first time in like a couple months I'll probably have to blacklist my own video. For the sole reason that it's just me getting fucking angry all the time. Luckily, it's heavy clickbait. Luckily, I can make it heavy clickbait, which is it's a clickbait if it actually happens. Actually, no, that's the whole point of clickbaiting. Hey, everyone, Merry Cringemiss, and everyone, this don't watch her anymore. There's lots. I just realized something. Wait a minute, everyone. I realized something, everyone. Don't watch her videos anymore. Honestly, this is the last time I'm ever gonna make a video about her. If people start continually making videos about her, she will never stop. She'll never get any strong. She'll just get stronger. And that's it, everyone. Merry Cringemiss and a happy fucking New Year.